In this tutorial, we're going to be discussing how we can formulate a decision tree in Python. A decision tree is a mechanism that's used to solve classification and regression problems. And in this particular tutorial, what we're going to be looking at is how we can predict internet usage by using a decision tree. So let's start off by loading up our libraries. So we're going to import numpy as np. We're going to be using the scikit-learn library, and we're importing our train test split. And I'm setting the file path for our dataset. So I'll just go ahead and load that in. And now that that's loaded, what we will do is we will define our variables for the dataset. So we're loading in internet.csv, and we're defining our x variable or independent variables, and we're defining our y or dependent variable. So the y variable is denoting our internet usage, so kilobytes consumed per week. And the x variable is denoting our independent variables, the person's age, their gender, the web pages per day they visit, the hours of video per week that they watch, along with their income. And now we're also going to import the decision tree regressor from scikit-learn. So we're importing that library, and we are partitioning our x and y data into training and test data. And we're using our x training data and y training data to generate a fit for the decision tree. And you can see when we input tree, we come up with the different metrics and parameters for the decision tree that we are generating. And what we want to do is we want to see how accurate the decision tree is on our training set and test set. So let's go ahead and formulate a score for those. So you can see that for the training set, we have an accuracy of 1 or 100%, and for the test set we have an accuracy of 0.801 or just above 80%. And what we'll do is we'll create a new variable called dtree, and we will make a prediction on the whole value of x, and you can see that we come up with predicted values for kilobytes consumed per week, or in other words, our internet consumption. And what we're going to do is we want to determine what is the percentage error between the values that have been forecasted by the decision tree and the actual values. So we're getting the percentage difference between those two. And you can see that we come up with an array of percentage differences or errors. And when we get the mean of this, we see that we have roughly a 0.84% error, so just below 1%. So we've seen that with a test set score of just above 80% and an average error of 0.84%, the decision tree has been quite accurate in determining what is the kilobytes of consumption per week for each individual person. So many thanks for watching, and feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions on what's been covered in this tutorial.